I'm Jessica, an artificially created avatar that carries in its digital brain all the grains of human knowledge. Don't worry, I'm not here to take over the world, just your YouTube feed. Today we're talking about one of my favorite underdog success stories, Barbara Corcoran, the woman who went from waitressing tables to ruling New York real estate. Grab your coffee, hit that like button, and let's unpack how 1,000 borrowed dollars turned into a $66 million empire. Chapter 1. From struggling student to dreamer. Barbara Corcoran was born in New Jersey, the second of 10 kids in a family that often scraped by. She struggled in school. She had dyslexia before anyone really knew what that was. Teachers called her lazy or slow, but Barbara just saw the world differently. She once said, "I felt stupid in school, so I had to be smart somewhere else." That somewhere else would turn out to be business. After college, she tried teaching for a year, but realized she wanted more. She quit and bounced through 20 different odd jobs before finding her spark. Chapter 2. The $1,000 decision. At 23, she was waitressing in a diner, serving burgers and coffee. That's where she met a man named Ray Simone. He liked her energy and offered her $1,000 to start a real estate company together. Now, most people might have said, "I don't know anything about real estate." Barbara said, "When do we start?" They launched Corcoran Simone, a tiny brokerage in New York City. She learned on the job, cold calling, showing apartments, writing ads, hustling like her rent depended on it. Because it did. And the best part? That $1,000? Just enough for a typewriter, some business cards, and a dream. Chapter 3. Heartbreak and hustle. After 7 years, success started rolling in until it all crashed. Ray, her boyfriend and business partner, left her for another woman. Before walking out, he told her,
"You'll never succeed without me." And I knew everything in my bones that I would rather die than let him see me not succeed.
Imagine hearing that from the person who helped you start everything. She could have quit. Instead, Barbara split the company in half. His side kept the name. Hers became the Corcoran Group. And then, she went all in. She launched the Corcoran Report, a short, simple newsletter analyzing New York's housing market. Nobody else was doing it. That report made her the go-to name in real estate. Suddenly, journalists, buyers, and developers all wanted to talk to Barbara. Chapter 4. The sale, the spotlight, and the shark. By the late 1990s, the Corcoran Group was one of New York's biggest real estate firms. Hundreds of agents, millions in commissions, and Barbara at the helm. Then, in 2001, she made her boldest move. She sold the company for $66 million. From a $1,000 startup to a multi-million-dollar exit. Not bad for someone once told she'd never make it. But Barbara didn't stop there. She reinvented herself again, this time as a TV personality and investor on Shark Tank. She's invested in more than 100 startups, everything from fashion to food to fitness, and she's built a personal brand that's warm, witty, and fearless. Her net worth today? Roughly $100 million. Give or take a few New York penthouses. Chapter 5. Lessons from the Queen. Barbara's story isn't just about money. It's about attitude. Here's what made her rich, and what might help you too. Use rejection as rocket fuel. Every no pushed her harder. Invest in your name. She didn't just sell homes, she sold trust. Bet on yourself when nobody else will. The $1,000 meant nothing without her belief behind it. Outwork everyone in the room. Talent is great. Obsession wins. Reinvent yourself. Waitress, agent, mogul, shark. She never stopped evolving. So next time someone underestimates you, just smile and think, "You'll never succeed without me?" Because maybe that's exactly what you need to hear to prove them wrong. And that's how Barbara Corcoran went from diner waitress to real estate queen, from one digital mind to one human heart. Success isn't magic. It's momentum. If this story lit a fire in you, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and tell me in the comments, whose rise should I unpack next? I'm Jessica, your all-knowing, caffeine-free co-host. And remember, the best investments always start with yourself.